Hello everyone and welcome back to another NRG complete. Oh yes, going for a completion of a Commodore 64 game here, Target Renegade, brought to us by Ocean and published on their Imagine label. Whether they were owning them at the time, I'm not sure. Could have been. It was in 1988. Famous home-only sequel to the original Renegade, which is fantastic, on the Amstrad Spectrum and the Commodore to a degree. But this is the Commodore 64 version of its sequel, Target Renegade, where we're bringing in bats and hammers and other knives and other stuff. We've got weapons basically this time. And I'd never played this before originally until introduced to it from a other YouTuber, Ustaz, who I have regular fights with over games. You can check that series out. It's called the 8-Bit Challenge. So I thought I'd re-record and do a commentary over as well, because I did enjoy the game somewhat and did complete it. So I'm here to show it again if you want to, with a different kind of commentary. Anyway, let's deal with them guys. So this version of it, it takes a bit getting used to. I mean, I've played the Amstrad version before, which is a lot more colourful and it seems to have a bigger screen as well. But this does have this nice... Oh, get out of my face, boy. This has this nice HUD at the bottom with the eyes of the Renegade flitting around. It's quite nice, that. I like that. And it's got some really lovely smooth scrolling. It's certainly slower in gameplay to the Amstrad version. But it's very nice. A lot of people, I think, gave this a bit of a bad rep. Some people I was speaking to said they don't really like the Commodore version of this, but I actually quite enjoy it. The music is second to none. It's fantastic. It's the same compositions on the other versions. Get off! Oh, get off! Get out of my face! Oh, bloody hell! I'm absolutely getting battered there. And there we go. That's one life gone. Come on, get out of my face! Bang! Bye, boy. Flying kick to you, missed. Damn it! Flying kick to you, oh, didn't miss that one. Good. So it's certainly comparable. It's, like I said, it's slower paced. Controls are decent enough. Yeah, they're pretty good. A little bit funny here and there when you try and pick something up. That can be a bit funny sometimes. And it looks like you're going to hit someone there. See, yeah, it's a little bit off whether I did actually hit them or not there. It sort of like went through them and they fell off, and sometimes that happens and they don't get hit. So the collision detection is there, but it doesn't look very good. It certainly looks better on the other versions. But that soundtrack, like I said, oh, amazing soundtrack. The SID chip does work wonders sometimes, and yeah, it does trounce the AY on this game. Like I said, they're the same compositions, but the SID chip does perform them a little bit better. It's still got the mood to them though. It's really, the soundtrack to Target Renegade is really moody, and that's what I really do like. Especially level 3 is particularly moody, and the title theme, of course. Come on, let's get batter these guys. This game seems to be a lot longer as well. Not easier. I mean, it's quite hard on the other games, on the other versions, should I say. It's certainly not easier, but it's longer. So it seems a little bit more paced out, a little bit more spread over, and only 2 enemy sprites per screen as well. So you can scroll along and keep scrolling, and there'll only ever be 2 enemy sprites on screen at one point. Whereas in the other versions you can get 3. I think it's a maximum of 3, maybe even 4 from memory, I'm not sure. Colour palette is quite nice. It's very grey, but you know, it could have done a little bit more brightening up. This level is very grey, to be honest. To be fair, other levels are not like this, especially the final level, which is extremely orange and quite bright, considering it's the final and darkest level. As we're trying to get Mr. Big again. We killed him once in the first game and he's back. It's amazing how these enemies with the name Mr. Big seem to sort of like regenerate. They must be Time Lords. Evil, criminal underworld Time Lords. No matter how many vigilantes kick the shit out of them and tear their limbs off, they come back for more. Missed that guy. See, I thought I would have hit him there, but I missed him there. And again. And again. And see, you've got to be bang on line there. Something you do get used to. This level 1 does seem to go on for a long time comparing to the other levels. So over pretty quick. I think there's I mean, every time you go down a lift, it's like 2-3 times on the other versions. You seem to keep going down and down and down the lifts on this first level. It seems to take absolutely ever. And there's just one specific method you use as well every time. Now, getting that method right every time is tricky, and it takes a while to master, and that's why it's quite fun. But it is just one method all the time. It's punch, walk away, punch, walk away, punch, walk away, and get your weapon when you can. You can't just lay in there all the time. But that's a trait for a lot of scrolling beat 'em ups, to be fair. Oh, that was absolutely lovely. Came out of nowhere, bang, got him. I do like the little touch of it end of each level where you got to walk up to the phone to get the phone call. Not sure why. Get a phone call to tell you where to go next, maybe? Could do. Scrolling is absolutely beautiful though, and it's something that the other versions are lacking, this lovely smooth scrolling. See, I've never noticed it in the past being an Amstrad fan, but you do really notice it when you play Commodore games, when they have this kind of scrolling. It's really, really nice. Again, we're still sticking with a bit of a dull colour palette on this second level. But this is, yeah, you've always got one prostitute and one pimp to deal with at the time. And I'm getting hammered there. This guy is a bit weird because you sort of like punch him and he sort of does that kind of thing there like that, and he'll just turn around and shoot you. And sometimes you'll be able to hit him and you're not actually hitting him, and he'll just sit there and pop away at you. Ouch, that was a kick in the nads. Go away, you. Not very PC this game, is it? Do like the crouch punch. The crouch punch is a nice little addition to the moveset. That's really handy in the third level. Yeah. Oh no, I got hit again. Damn it, but I did get an extra life previously. So four lives left. Not doing too bad at the moment. I've done better. You really are against the time limit as well in the later stages. A bit like the original game, to be honest. This doesn't loop round like the original game did either. So when that loops round, the time limit gets stricter because the enemies keep getting harder. This doesn't do that. You get to the end and it's game over, and that's it. For want of a better purpose. Oh, what are you doing, mate? What is he doing there? It looks very suspicious. He's obviously taking something out of his pocket, which obviously is a gun. Is it a gun in his pocket, or is he just pleased to see me? Who knows? Fish and chips. Let's go and get some fish and chips up there, shall we? No, I ain't got time for fish and chips. Apparently we're beating up whores and their pimps, who are dressed like a white suited version of the Mask, it appears. In his zoot suit. Killing the man in the zoot suit. So you got to step away like that, bang, punch. Sort of step away diagonally, punch, and go back. Rinse and repeat as nauseam. All dealt with her quickly. See? So, yeah, get out of his line of fire, then move away, punch, move away, back, punch, move away, and then bang, he's done. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of replayability in this game. Because it's quite long, and you can just try different things. I mean, most things, like I said, don't work as good as you think they would, but let's say I tried a little something there, a little cheeky shot in the nads there. Hey, you won't be sleeping with his prostitutes. The old pimp. Oh, what's he got? He's glitching out a bit there. His mate didn't like that. Come on, back we go. Yeah, on the phone. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Here we go, a little bit of colour at last. Nice blue road and purple in the background. Yes, I do like level 3. I like these thugs, they're well presented. I mean, the sprites are really, really nice. I think they're animated excellently. And they're very, very detailed. I really do like the detail on the sprites. Look at this little dwarf guy. Tiny little mini-me bouncer kind of bruiser. Oh, but that little short punch, low punch, really, really good for sorting him out. And the little expression on the face as well, I love that, it's brilliant. Little bits of detail. You know, but all the Renegade games had that. It's just all expressions on the people's faces when they get hit, and little details like... There's no blood in this game, unlike other versions of the previous game and this version. The other version, should I say. Which is a shame, so it's a bit of an ESRB preempt thing there. Flying kicks I know not really any good against these guys. You just really got to stand in front of them and punch away. But again, it's the tactic of just moving backwards and forwards and just moving out of their range. It's not the same tactics that you employ with the first game, that's for sure. Because they won't walk away from you in the same sort of manner. They will always walk towards you. Always on the attack. They're much more aggressive in this game. There was a little bit of a jump there on the scrolling, which was a bit of a pity. This is emulated, so forgive me. Might be something to do with that. I love that little... Yeah, look at the grimace. The big white teeth as he grimaces. That's brilliant. I love that. Love that. Oh! Oh, he knocked him in the top of the head there. Come on. Oh, yes, right on the edge of the screen as well. You seem to find yourself at the edge of the screen quite a lot. Right on the edge of the screen. Bosh. 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 There we go. And, oh, he's come up right behind me there and... Oh, no. Oh, a little back kick there. The back kick's not as useful in this game as it was in the last game. It's still there, it's still present, correct. You've got the flying kick. The difference is, of course, you've also got diagonally moving forward flying kicks in this game. So the moveset has expanded. Come on. It is tricky sometimes to get this sort of like right positioning, and you know, and the responsiveness can be a bit dodgy here and there. Yeah, it's a bit of a pity. Oh, this is the little chavs and their dogs. So now you're beating up dogs, but I love the animation on this dog. It's really cool. Oh, bloody hell, he's biting me knees off. Come on. I want to knee you in the nose. Don't bite me knees off. I'm going to have no knees left. Ow, he's done it again. Ouch. Bit of a pain in the arse, these dogs. They really are. They rat around a bit. Oh, what was he going to do there? Was he going to try and... Yeah, he was. Oh, see, these guys can be real arseholes, especially when they get you in a position like this. They kick you with their skinny legs and their skin-tight jeans, and you're in trouble. Big trouble. Come on. Come on, so keep pushing him back, you see, punch, push him back. Oh, and the moment one goes out, the dog comes in because it's obviously filling up the spike count. There we go. You've got to be really quick on this level. You piss around too much, you just run out of time. And so many times I felt, oh, I've completed the level and got to the end, and I've run out of time just before I've answered the phone. It's been absolutely annoying as hell. Really strict time limit on this version. A little bit of glitch in there. Whoopsie daisy. Come on. Oh, getting eaten alive here. They're snacking on my... Oi! I haven't got any pedigree chum chops in my pocket, thank you very much. And I'm biting me arse, biting me jeans. Well, I've got my bother boots on. Bang! Oh, yes. Punch a dog. That's the way. That's the way. Just punch the dog. You know, technically we were doing that in the second level, weren't we? But... Oh, come on. I'm going to throw you in the bin. This is the litter bin. Oh, they've mirrored my movements there. Oh, come on. These dogs are so annoying. Getting bitten the hell. Not being damaged too much, though, surprisingly enough. It's just eating up the time. The further this goes on, it's just eating up the time. And that's why you got to keep moving. Sometimes you don't want to move too fast. If you keep moving too fast, then you won't get enough points for starters if you're going for a point score. I found that out the hard way when I played against Ustaz on this. Trying to rush through too much, but you can try and move it, like push the agenda, should we say? I'm off the screen now. Oh dear. That kind of thing doesn't happen on the non-scrolling version. It's a flick screen version of the Amstrad. You would never come off the screen like that because it flicks before you thing, which is a little bit of a, you know, it's the sort of thing you get when you got some really nice scrolling. You take the rough for the smooth, literally. In that case, there's a phone there, but these guys are going to be here, and I've got coming down to 1 minute here. I'm not sure whether these. Oh, come on! That's the life as well there. Not sure whether these are the last two guys. There might be more after him. If that's the case, I'm in trouble because I've got 50 seconds, coming up to 50 seconds left. Come on, kill this dog. Oh, get off! Get off! Go. There we go. Is it over? Yes, it is. Oh, I did it with ample time actually. 44 seconds still remaining. Now on to the final stage, and these guys on this level are annoying as hell. They just knock you down all the time. The bouncers with the flat heads. They look like they've had their heads literally sawn off. The scalps have been sawn off, lobotomized, and they've sent them out with their great big chests and fists. Look at the disproportionates on that. That's a flat top and a half. That's a flat top Dolph Lundgren would be proud of. Oh, got him. So it's difficult. To get a technique with these guys is very difficult. I'll try to punch them, but they always get a dig in. So I generally try and do the trick of punching in and keep on them, but then they do that chest bump thing. Like, ouch. Should have gone for a back kick there. It would have been an opportune moment. Oh, there you go. Like I just did there. That's the way to do it, bug. Jumping in with a flying kick, and then following up with some punches. I'm still getting hits now and then, especially when two of them come in and bonked over. He just stood there though that time. No, stop it. No, oh, come on, die, die. Come on. Now they're running away. Oh, come on. I can't even hit them now. I'm getting knocked over. I'm down to 3 lives. I'm going to be down to 2 lives in a minute if I'm not careful. Move around. See, they really mirror your movement when you move. These guys are nasty, nasty guys on this final level. Oh, but he's gone. Any more? Or is it straight into Mr. Big? I think it... No. Oh, no. We've got more of them. More of the goons. More of the flat-headed, pork-bellied, elephant-armed goons. I prefer the colours on this. Lots of brown. I'm doing my best not to make any jokes about brown and greys on the Commodore. I'm enjoying the game for what it is because it is a fine version of the game, despite being, you know, a little bit different to the version that I'm familiar with. Goes for the first game as well. And the less said about the third Renegade, the better. I'm getting battered here though. Oh, come on, get off. I'm trying to kick him, but I just can't kick him. Did I get him there? Yes, I did. Right, now on to the man who cheats with his big gun. Here he is. He's got bigger since, you know, he looks different. He looks like a bit like a porn star this time. Flipping around a bit as well. What is all that about? Whoa, okay. Do like the expression on the face. This is a great expression on the Renegade's face there. Eyes, cartoon eyes popping out. I am actually hitting him in the face, but it doesn't look like I'm hitting him. Hitting him, should I say. Oh, it's glitching all over the place though, which is a real big pity. Ow, get off. Oh, he's strangling the life out of me. Get off. Come on the nose. Oh, punching him on the nose. And that, my friends, is that. Just wait for the end celebration screen to come up and let's have a drink with the barmaid, I suppose. Is it? You're supposed to be rescuing your brother. That's the storyline behind Target Renegade. But apparently he's doing something or other to the barmaid there. Oh, and then he carries her off. But look at the great animation. I do like the look. Even her hair is waving as he walks off. Brilliant. I love it. Yes. Very fine version of Target Renegade that. I did enjoy it. I do like it. And there it is, complete for you. Thank you for watching this NRG complete. Novabug, out.